Okay, so we are back with more soap. Last night was wild. I had to binge for 4 episodes because I couldn't go to sleep without seeing the resolution of Jodie's story. Um I'm so happy Jodie's okay. I'm hoping that now we can move forward and find him a man that can love him and just not be a complete dick like the football player was. But we're not going to talk too much about it. I was up until 2 a.m. last night watching soap, so I'm a little tired. But I'm always ready to get into more of it. I'm actually getting into the show now. I still don't like some of the characters, but they're growing on me. So I've got my friend, I've got my caffeinated beverage, and we're going to watch our stories.
This is the story of two sisters,
Okay.
Jessica Tate and Mary Campbell. Jessica lives in a neighborhood known as Rich. Jessica likes life. The only thing about life she would change,
Running low on
if
caffeine.
she could, is that she would set it all.
Thankfully, I get my funds tomorrow. I can restock.
The Tates have more secrets than they do money. We're approaching Mary Campbell's house. Mary, too, likes life. Unfortunately, life doesn't seem to be too crazy about her. As you can see, the Campbells don't have nearly as much money as the Tates. They do, however, have as many secrets. In last week's episode of Soap, Jessica admitted her affair to Chester, but Chester wouldn't admit his affairs to
and she
Jessica.
laughed. That's right.
So Jessica walked out on it.
I forgot.
Wren caught Peter nibbling another woman's ear and told him if she ever caught him fooling around, she would kill him. Jody, who tried to kill himself because Dennis left him, woke up alive. Confused? You won't be after this week's episode of Soap. We begin this week's episode.
I was so invested in Jodie's storyline, I completely blanked out the fact that Jessica left Chester at the end of the episode. I'm so happy for her.
Episode of Soap, the morning after Jessica walked out on Chester.
Morning, Benson.
Good morning. Looking for someone?
Oh, who in the world would I be looking for, Benson?
Mrs. Tate?
Why would I be looking for Mrs. Tate?
Because she didn't spend the night here.
What are you talking about, Benson? Of course she spent the night.
Oh, yeah? Then where is she?
She went out early this morning.
Mrs. Tate don't leave early no morning. Mrs. Tate can't find her shoes much before noon.
It just so happens that this morning she got up very early and went out.
Good morning, Daddy.
Good morning, Princess.
Good morning, Benson. I've got to go, Daddy. Oh, tell Mother I won't be home this evening. I'm flying to Washington to cover Congressman McCallum's press conference.
And then she's going to cover McCallum.
Shut up, Benson.
Well, look who's here.
Oh, Benson, I've got to have a cup of coffee this morning. What a night I had. You know, Chester, when people get angry and storm off and say, that's it, I've had it, I'm leaving, I wonder where it is they go. Thank you, Benson.
Well, where
Well,
did...
you see, I went to the beach because, I thought that would be a nice, quiet place to think. But Chester, it was freezing cold, and then this seagull kept attacking me. So, of course, I couldn't stay on the beach, and I went to an all-night movie. But, I couldn't stay there because of that man. So I decided...
What man?
Oh, this man that sat next to me. Chester, I was the only one in the entire movie, and then this man came in, and with all those empty seats, where do you think he sat?
Next to you.
Right. And even though the theater was terribly warm, the entire time he kept on his,
Trench coat.
Yes. And Chester, if that wasn't bad enough, I couldn't even hear the movie because of his,
Heavy breathing.
Right. Chester, do you know him?
No.
Well, by that time time it was 6-something in the morning and the sun was coming up. And oh, Chester, it was wonderful.
Well, Jessica, I'm glad that you came to your senses and decided to come home.
Well, I didn't come to my senses, Chester. Well, I mean, I did come to my senses, but I think I may have come to different senses than you would have liked.
What are you talking about, Jessica?
I think that's gone, but it might come back. My neighbors are a little more modern than I am. When 2023 means 1977. I don't understand new music. It sounds like arguing and it makes me uncomfortable. Anyways,
Well, you see, Chester,
Benson watching.
I know what you've done. And I have decided to, well, forgive wouldn't be exactly the right word because I'm not going to forgive you. But to put it on the shelf for now. But Chester, if it ever happens again, I'm afraid I won't be able to put it on the shelf. By then, the shelf will be full.
She shouldn't be shelving it now. Benson, you're enjoying it too much.
Why are you standing there grinning, Benson?
I don't know what I love more, her sticking it to you or you getting stuck.
Nice how we're both getting out on the same day. This way, neither of us gets left alone. Yeah. Hey, kiddo. You're leaving the hospital. You're not entering. You got your moods confused here. What's the matter?
This may sound crazy, but I kind of don't want to leave.
Of course you don't want to leave. Because it's safe here.
Barney, when I came in here, I had a life. I knew who I was, what I was going to do, what I wanted. I had someone. Now I don't know.
Listen, kiddo, we're not so different. Yeah, I also have to go out there alone. But neither of us knows what tomorrow is. And I'll tell you something, Jody. Neither does anybody else. Nobody knows. Robert Redford doesn't know what tomorrow is. Sure, they could decide tomorrow nobody with moles works. He's finished.
I think he's on Golden Girls. That's where I know
But
him.
what we do know is that when we're born, we're given just one thing. Time. Of course, if you're a Rockefeller, you also get property. But most of us just get time, Jody. Use it, enjoy it. Me? I'm going to learn French. What? That's right. When I get out of here, I'm going to enroll. I'm signing up right away. I'm going to learn French. Then maybe I'll go someday to Paris. And if I die first, who knows? Maybe God is named Pierre.
Hi.
Hi. Oh, Nurse Beautiful. Oh, watch yourself, sweetheart. My street clothes, I'm a tiger here.
Oh, I don't know what I'm gonna do without you two.
Come on. An old man and a homosexual, whatever comes next, there's got to be better. All right, it's time for my last
Spring, I
dance
gotta
over
start
there.
taking my clarity again.
I feel like Livingston setting out for Africa.
I'm really gonna miss you.
Well, I'll kind of miss you too.
You will?
Yeah.
Why?
Hey, you're a nice person. I'll miss a nice person.
Oh.
Well, maybe sometime we'll have dinner together or something.
Sure. When?
Oh, I don't know.
Tonight?
Tonight?
Wonderful. 8 o'clock. I'll give you my address.
Wait a second.
Too pushy.
How about French food? I know a terrific French restaurant.
Listen, this is just dinner, you understand?
Sure. Dinner.
I mean, we'll have a meal together.
Right. No dancing.
This is not like it's a bona fide date or anything.
Right.
It's a meal.
Right. A meal.
Right.
We will eat and we will talk.
Right.
And then we'll go to bed.
It's a meal. We'll just have a meal together. That's all.
It's just a meal. Come on, Jody. It's like me and French. You never know when you might use it. So, you got somebody to pick you up?
Yeah, my mother's downstairs. Barney, I hate to say goodbye to you.
Well, it doesn't thrill me either.
I mean, besides being wise, caring.
Please, Jody.
No. You're gonna listen. I mean, you've talked plenty. Barney, you've made me feel terrific. You're the first person I've ever met who put aside what I was and just simply liked me. Never in all my life have I ever met anyone like you, Barney Gerber. Well, now I guess...
Don't say it. I don't want to hear it. No goodbyes. Because while I was in the bathroom, I wrote down my address and my phone number. Well, what else was I going to do in there? I want you to go and write likewise. Listen, Jody, I realize that people often exchange these things. And then months later, they find a scrap of paper and they put their chewing gum in it. But that's not going to happen here. No, sir. Because I don't let somebody I like get out of my life. In the second place, having my dentures, it would be very reckless for me to chew gum. You're a terrific guy, Jody. Go, be happy. Hey, you can, you know. Come on, it's up to you. It's just a choice. Look, you'll find another guy. Or you'll find a girl. Or you'll find no one. It doesn't matter. You got you. And you also got the sunshine. And you got the flowers. You got music. And once in a while, whenever you want, you got Bonnie Gerber.
This old man keeps making me cry. He had me crying last night. And now here we fucking go again. Fucking old Jewish fucker.
I'll see you, Barney.
Yeah, I'll see you, Jody.
I hope he does show up
Getting
again.
ready for the next shift.
Listen, babe, Corinne's gonna be here any second, so we gotta go. Sorry, baby.
Oh, please, I love it. Hit and run, very romantic. Next time, perhaps we could wait until I put down my tennis racket.
There she is, goodbye.
Jesus, how many women is this man fucking?
Dressed? The whole club will know, and in 2 minutes, my husband will take our joint savings and my Jaguar and leave in a rocket.
Okay, please, but be quiet.
No, I thought I would sing something from Carmen.
Corinne's mother, Corinne's not here.
Oh, good. I was hoping I'd find you alone.
Look, Jess.
Listen, Peter, I've got to talk to you about Corinne. I mean, she won't answer my telephone calls, she won't talk to me, and she won't see me. Is she all right? Is my little girl happy?
Oh, happy. Oh, is she happy? She's so happy, Jess, and I'm happy. We're both happy. We couldn't be happier. You know, she's changed my life.
Let's pause for a second. It's easier for me to film at night because there's less activity going on. But I want to watch the show.
I am now a one-woman man.
Really?
Jess,
You are such a liar.
Peter, that's wonderful. Peter, I have to ask you something.
Oh, we're happy, Jess. Really, really
No,
happy.
not that. Could I use the bathroom?
No, absolutely not. Sorry.
Why?
It's a mess. The bathroom's a mess.
That doesn't matter, Peter. I had wine for lunch.
Oh, but you can't.
Well, I have to.
Well, then, let me clean it up. It'll just take a second. I want it to be nice and neat for you, okay? Just 1 second. Hi.
Let me guess, you have a few minutes. Forget it.
Listen, do you think you'd do me a favor and, climb out the window?
Climb out the window. I love it. There's only one thing that would make me climb out the window, and that would be if the French Riviera was on the other side. So listen, you can forget about your window climbing, kiddo.
How about in the shower?
Peter.
Just for a second, please.
Peter.
Okay, babe, it's all ready for you. Nice, neat and clean there. Don't be long.
No, I won't. Thank you. Oh, poor thing. Bet nobody ever gives you a drink. Well, Jessica will give you a little drink here. Oh, too bad.
She had to pee, but she's immediately going to flower the plant. Water the plant.
you doing here, Mrs. Fine?
Voting.
I know what you're doing here, Mrs. Fine.
Please, please, Mrs. Tate. I know we're not friends. I've always had a hard time relating to people who cut the crusts off their bread. But I like you, so please don't tell my husband.
I can't believe this. Peter has lied to me, and he's taken my little girl away from her home, and he's cheating with you.
Well, your daughter's very cute, Mrs. Tate, but I'm not exactly sheep dip. Goodbye, Mrs. Tate.
Goodbye, Mrs. Fine.
Lady Plumber, I forgot she was in there.
You lied to me, and you're cheating on Corinne. I could kill you.
Oh, come on.
Corinne said she would.
Turn the page, you dummy.
I can't believe it. He's got a date with a girl, Jody. And a girl. Do you know what this could mean?
It means she's gonna take a cold shower. That's what it means.
I'm so excited. Mary, how can you sit there like nothing's happened? Jody's got a date.
Bert, it's nice, but it doesn't have to mean anything, you know?
Mary, are you kidding? Once he finds out how soft and round they are.
Soft and round, huh? Give him a donut. At least that he can dunk in his coffee.
Let me see. Gotta change that shirt.
What's wrong with my shirt?
It's pink.
It's not.
Pink.
Jody, please. That's a pink shirt.
Bert, it's not pink. It's shrimp. Some might call it peach.
Don't you have anything in a plaid, huh? Or brown, huh? Come on, nice, strong brown.
I'm wearing this shirt, Bert.
Okay, fine. You want to be the guy in the shrimp shirt? That's okay with me. I would want to be the guy in the shrimp or the peach shirt. Now listen to me. I know a great French restaurant. Chez Antoine's. Very romantic, so dark you gotta feel around for your food. You take her there. Take it in. Now pay attention to me, please. I just want to give you a few tips.
Bert, what's the big deal? I'm just going out for dinner.
Jody, you got a date.
Bert, I know what to do. You eat, you talk, preferably not at the same time.
After. What about after?
He's a fruit. What's gonna happen after?
Shut up, Bob.
I mean, he'll drop her off, go downstairs, and fall in love with the doorman.
Listen. You wear some of this stuff. I guarantee it'll knock her dead.
Grunt. They have to call it grunt.
It's terrific. I wore it on the first date with you.
My first husband actually had multiple bottles of a cologne called Brunt.
Mother, she clung to me all night.
Of course I did. He took me ice skating.
Mary, after. After?
Ice skating on our first date. I couldn't believe it. There I was, dressed in black taffeta, and he takes me ice skating. The next day I could hardly walk.
That's right.
From the ice skating.
All right, now this is a big thing to remember. When a girl says no, she means yes.
Really?
Yeah, well, it's a
No.
well-known fact.
Bert,
Mary, please, this is man talk.
So, in other words, if I say, hey, would you like some wine? And she says no, I should order it anyway.
No, I after. I mean, at her apartment.
Oh, at her apartment.
You know what I'm talking about?
So when I say, hey, would you like me to leave? And she says, no, I should go. Bye.
Jody!
I have unfortunately been with men who insisted to me that no actually did mean yes when it came to sex, regardless of how many times I argued that fact. This is something that men believe.
Corinne, you all right? I got here as fast as I could. You said suicide. I nearly had a heart attack. Corinne, you can't do it. It's a sin throwing away your life. What did you take? Pills? What?
Nothing.
Come on. How many did you take? Let me see the bottle.
I didn't take anything. I swear all I have on me is a Dristan.
Corinne, how in the world were you going to kill yourself with a Dristan?
I wasn't going to kill myself with a Dristan.
Corinne, I rushed over here like a maniac when you called up and said you were going to kill yourself.
I said I felt like killing myself.
Corinne, are you or are you not planning on killing yourself?
I guess not.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Oh, Tim, please don't go.
Don't go. Corinne, this is a motel. A motel with mirrors and furry pillows. I gotta get out of here.
What is it?
You won't believe who I saw checking in.
Who?
Look who he's checking in with. And he's married. But not to her because she's married to the... And this guy never has anything to confess. Do you love it? His biggest confession is taking home paper clips from the office. Now look what he's taking home from the office.
Chester?
Tim, I don't know what to do.
She doesn't know what to do. I'm a priest in the Pussycat Motel, surrounded by parishioners in the parking lot. She doesn't know what to do.
I have no place to go, nowhere to live.
Corinne, what are you talking about?
Tonight, when I went back to my apartment, I found Peter there with another woman.
Oh, no.
I don't know what to do, Tim. I'm so upset I could kill him.
Kill, Corinne, that's a sin. I gotta get out of here.
Oh, please don't. You're the only one I can talk to.
Corinne, I'm a priest. Look where I am. I mean, do you know what kind of a place this is? Look at it. Wall-to-wall bed.
Evening.
Oh, hi there.
Come to turn down the bed.
Oh, don't bother. I'm just here checking the Bibles.
No knock or anything, and they're coming in the middle of the night.
Right here, yeah. See, I checked them. I make sure they're here.
Please, mister, what you want to do is your own business. You work here, you see everything. We got a dentist comes in once a week, his little Bo Peep. We got a bus driver, he's King Kong. Believe me, your outfit is nothing. Original, but not big.
Hey, you don't seem to understand. I'm really a priest.
Pleasure to meet you, Father. I'm Joan of Arc. Listen, you don't know what goes on in these rooms. Now wait. Next month they're putting in movies. I don't know. Me, I go home to my husband. The fanciest we ever get is we open our eyes. Have a nice evening.
She could have been a parishioner, you know that?
That was a terrific story. Checking Bibles.
Yeah. I'm sure God is real thrilled with that one. He's up there chuckling over Flotsky's clever story. Give me. I'm leaving, Corinne.
Tim, I don't know what to do. What am I going to do?
Did you pay for the room? Lock the door and go to sleep. Corinne, I'll call you. We can arrange to meet and talk. In the park. At the zoo. But not here. I can't take this. I can't even listen. All I could hear is my heart pounding. Good night, Corinne.
I can't sleep here. All my things are at Peter's.
There's no reason she can't move back in with her parents.
Kill Peter.
They would take her back in. She's just egotistical.
Babe, is that you? Jessica. Marcia? Okay, who's there? Evelyn, I know you're aggravated, but you made your point.
Did you just get shot? Did you just get harpooned, shot, and hit with a brick? Did we finally kill off a character?
Jessica said she would leave Chester if he fools around again. Will he? Will she?
Yes.
Nurse Nancy said she and Jody would do more than just eat dinner. Will they? Corinne once said she would kill Peter. Did she? Jessica once said she would kill Peter. Did she? Who killed Peter? These questions and
Is
many others
Peter
will be
actually
answered
dead?
on next week's episode of Soap.
There were gunshots. I guess they couldn't show blood. But they're saying he's dead. So, is that it for Peter? Which means that's it for half of Jessica and Corinne's storylines. But who killed him? I think maybe Danny killed him because he's still trying to work his way out of the mob. I don't know. Who do y'all think killed Peter?